Is it time to buy or sell SoFi stock? In this video, we're diving deep into SoFi. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 28th of July, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 30th of May, 2025, our system has identified SoFi as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.76. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time. Those who heeded our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 58.05% since we first designated SoFi as a buy candidate 40 days ago. This results in an average return of 1.45% per day since it was recognized as a buy candidate. The stock resides in the midst of a wide and robust upward trend in the short term, signaling a likelihood of further increases within this trend. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 77.83% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 60.14% to 96.76%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis suggests a projected change of around 71.51%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance may fluctuate between 0.419% and 82.38% over the upcoming year. In current terms, this would suggest a future price somewhere between $21.11 and $38.34. Our latest daily update for SoFi features the headline, SoFi stock upgraded to buy candidate. On the most recent trading day, which was Monday, the 28th of July, 2025, the SoFi stock price decreased by 0.85%, moving from $21.20 to $21.02. This marks a continuous decline for 3 consecutive days. Throughout the last trading day, the stock experienced a fluctuation of 2.17%, ranging from a low of $20.77 to a high of $21.22. Over the past 10 days, the price has dropped in 7 instances, resulting in an overall decrease of 1.45%. Notably, trading volume increased on the last day by 18 million shares, despite the declining prices, which may serve as an early warning sign, indicating a slight rise in risk over the next few days. In total, 58 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $1.22 billion. Looking back at the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $22.74, while the lowest was $6.01. Currently, the price stands at 7.56%, or $1.72, below the 52-week high, and 25.62%, or $7.24, below the all-time high recorded on the 1st of February, 2021, when the price peaked at $28.26. SoFi Technologies, recognized by its ticker symbol SoFi, is demonstrating strong momentum as it approaches its upcoming earnings report, scheduled for the 29th of July, 2025. The stock has impressively more than doubled from its 52-week lows recorded in April, indicating renewed investor confidence. Analysts note that SoFi has a history of surpassing Wall Street earnings estimates, boasting a notable 69% probability of a positive one-day return following earnings announcements. Recent strategic moves by SoFi, such as transitioning towards fee-based revenue streams and ambitious growth projections, position it favorably against competitors in the fintech space. Notably, SoFi's net income surged by 217%, reflecting its commitment to innovation and expanding partnerships in a highly competitive environment. Furthermore, SoFi recently broke above its 20-day moving average, hinting at a short-term bullish trend that could attract even more investors seeking upward momentum. While the company faces intense competition, its recent performance and growth trajectory suggest that it is not only a contender, but also a potential leader in the fintech sector. In the short term, strong earnings could serve as a catalyst for further gains and new all-time highs. Long-term, continued strategic advancements and solid financial performance will be crucial in sustaining investor interest and confidence, potentially solidifying SOFI's position as a valued asset. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 11th of July, 2025, it was reported that Cowen and Company assigned SOFI a hold rating with an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025, it was reported that Stephens gave SOFI an overweight rating with an initialize action. On Tuesday, the 14th of January, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned SOFI a buy rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 3rd of January, 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank assigned SOFI a hold rating with a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of December, 2024, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned SOFI an underweight rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to SOFI stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts have rated the stock as neutral. The following signals have been identified for SOFI. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Thursday, July 17, 2025, and so far, it has fallen 4.84%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence indicator. Yesterday, volume increased alongside falling prices. This could serve as an early warning, suggesting that the stock should be monitored more closely. Positive signals have also emerged, which may influence short-term developments. The SOFI stock holds a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Given that the short-term average is above the long-term average, there is a general buy signal for the stock, projecting a favorable outlook. Should the stock experience further gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $21.32. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find some support from the long-term average at around $18.20. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, whereas a breakdown below the long-term average will result in a sell signal. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 8 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 27 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 3 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 40 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal 38 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 36 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SOFI. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $19.95 and $18.21. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline to the next support position. In this scenario, SOFI sees support just below today's level at $19.95. If this is breached, the subsequent support from accumulated volume will be at $18.21 and $17.64. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is deemed to be high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated 450 cents between its highest and lowest points, which represents a change of 2.17%. Throughout the past week, the stock has maintained an average daily volatility of 3.46%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for SOFI, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A high PE ratio could indicate that the stock is overvalued or that investors expect significant growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 6 cents. Keep an eye on these figures, as they can considerably influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SOFI. In the event of an upward trend, the initial resistance level for SOFI stands at $21.20. If you do not currently own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a point to consider for swing trading. Conversely, on the downside, SOFI hits its first support level at $19.95. Should this support level hold firm, it might present a favorable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for SOFI from multiple analyst sources is sell. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 18th of July 2025, Keo Kelly executed an insider sale of 10,267 shares of common stock. On the 20th of June 2025, Keo Kelly again executed an insider sale of 10,267 shares of common stock. On the 20th of June 2025, Rishal Jeremy conducted an insider sale of 66,847 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June 2025, White Derek J. performed an insider purchase of 4,355 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June 2025, White Derek J. also executed an insider purchase of 148,404 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that insider power is negative with a ratio of negative 2.342. In total, insiders purchased 4,711,303 shares and sold 4,824,597 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $20.17, which represents a decline of 4.06%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, indicating a higher level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal stemming from a pivot top identified 7 days ago. Is SOFI stock a good buy? Currently, several signals and indicators are showing negative trends, which we believe will impact the stock's performance over the coming days and possibly weeks. However, we see today's price level as a potential buying opportunity, with expectations that it will rise during or by the end of this 3-month period. Our analysis has been updated, changing our recommendation for this stock from a hold to a buy candidate. After reviewing the volatility and trading patterns from the last day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 29th of July, we anticipate that SOFI will open lower by approximately 1.67 cents, starting at $21. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is important to consult with a financial advisor before you consider buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With best regards from all of us here at StockInvest.